Hofstra was one of the first schools I looked at, and coming here, seeing the kinds of productions that were put on here, meeting some of the faculty, really put me in a good headspace, made me feel like I was coming into a community, not a competition. And that was very reassuring. The professors in the department are all very, very, they take a personal stake in your progress and how you're doing emotionally, physically, in your life relative to the work you're doing. It's so nice to come to a place where you have artists that want to collaborate and they want to be like, we've seen what the world, what the world is like, and we've been out there and we want to help you into that. Being cast in this role is such an honor. It's such an immense undertaking. The complexity of the two characters, Cleopatra specifically, but then Antony as well, as a man who is fastly losing his identity and does not know for the life of him who he is anymore, is kind of a crazy thing for a 21-year-old kid to be tackling. I just hope I can bring some kind of justice to it and put on a show that people really enjoy. This play is a history and is about real people from a real time concerning real politics. We have to really enter that world and kind of experience what is it like to authentically be in a Roman and Egyptian world of that time. And that's an exciting adventure to undertake. It requires a lot of research. Our production team is going nuts trying to figure out all the little details, and they're doing a fabulous job. We're all trying on our armor now, and that's very exciting because it's like real armor, which is really cool. So it should look very authentic, and it should feel, it should be a very transformative experience for the audience. One of the most intriguing things, I think, about the relationship between Antony and Cleopatra is how compatible they are in being the antitheses of each other. Antony comes from Rome, which is a very logical society, a place that works from the head, that is about honor and what is right. And Egypt is a place of the heart and a place of passion, a place of impulse. You'll see that in Cleopatra's character. She's 10 different places at once because she listens to her heart and she follows that passion. And so Antony finds himself torn between these two worlds. Coming into that and meeting Cleopatra, who is the idol of that, who is the pinnacle of this passion, causes some very interesting conflict between the two of them, but is ultimately kind of why their love is so strong and why it's so timeless. I worked with Dr. Kolb one other time on a production called Awake and Sing, which was a fabulous experience. So knowing I was going to get to work with him again was very exciting. He's a man of infinite knowledge. He's a walking encyclopedia. And with a text this dense, you couldn't ask for a better person to take the reins. And he's also, which is wonderful when you can find this in a director, a very collaborative director in that he has an idea, but he wants to hear your idea. I hope to be, for a while anyway, doing lots of regional Shakespeare work. We, as a department, are very much into classics and into Shakespeare specifically, and the technique behind that kind of work, and using that text and what that's like, and getting that focus in this particular area has highlighted that love that I have for it, and has been so insightful into what I want to be doing after school. So it's going to be a show for children, for students, for adults, fans of love, of comedy, of tragedy. These forces at work really make for a journey for the audience. So anybody who wants to have a good time will find it at the theater seeing this production.